What's up YouTube, GammaReyX back with another video for you guys. Today I'm bringing you guys my Hulk Funko collection video. I haven't done a collection video in quite some time. I'll link down in the description for the other two that I did previously, which was my Flash and my Arrow and my WWE collection. But of course with Thor Ragnarok in theaters, I wanted to do my Hulk and my Thor collection. So first I'm bringing you guys the Hulk collection. You guys know I am GammaReyX. So I wanted to show you guys my entire Hulk collection. So let's get into it. I don't need these. Alright, up first, I want to say this is one of my most prized possessions. If you guys aren't following my channel, you guys should hit that subscribe button, definitely. But you guys remember previously, I actually won the Marvel Collector Core Collector of the Month. So they actually picked me and actually sent me this prototype of the Hulk Dorb. So I got this a couple months back. Really happy to get this. Thank you again, Funko, for this. It's really nice as a collector to get a prototype, first one, out of the batch before it goes to paint. So it was really cool to get this. Definitely one of the most prized possessions as a collector. We'll stay in the vein of the Dorbs. For now, I have my GameStop exclusive glow-in-the-dark Hulk Dorb that I picked up from my local GameStop about a year ago. I definitely love glow-in-the-dark pops. I would say those are my favorite type exclusive pops, especially in the toy room with the solid box lights I have. They're actually on while I'm recording my videos. It doesn't take just 5 or 10 minutes, sometimes longer with my setups, and of course filming the close-up for you guys. So actually the lights charge all my glow-in-the-dark pops. So every now and again after I'm done filming, I'll walk by my room and actually see, like my Yoda or, different things like that glowing in the dark. So it's really cool. So definitely love this Hulk Dorb. I was glad I was able to add this to my collection. A lot of Marvel Dorbs that I still need to get. So I'm going to actually start adding to my collection pretty soon. But really love this one, especially that classic Hulk look with the purple pants. And then up next we have the limited to 5,000 piece Battle Hulk, I would say Planet Hulk and his armor from Thor Ragnarok. So I picked this up from Entertainment Earth. I ordered that as soon as it went up for pre-order and got it in not too long after, but definitely loved Hulk. Loved the Thor Ragnarok movie. I thought it was a great movie. I thought Hulk was great in the movie. I love the look. I actually got Hulk's hammer that he had in the battle scene in Thor Ragnarok. Definitely really dope. It's actually a drink cup, so I've been using it since the movie dropped. But love the design overall on Hulk's character, especially with all the armor, adapting from the Planet Hulk storyline. So I definitely had to get that door, especially the limited edition as well. Alright, up next we have the classic Hulk from the original Marvel Universe. Definitely had to pick this one up. This is where my love for the Hulk and his character actually started. Of course, it's, a creation by Stanley and Jack Kirby based off of a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde and of course Frankenstein's monster. So really, really dope. I don't know, I just had anger issues as a kid growing up. I was always mad and wanted to break things. But definitely had to start off the collection. This is one of the first pops that I bought years and years and years ago when I started collecting. So I was definitely happy to start off my Hulk collection for the character with the original Hulk pop. So when you have a lot of pops like I do and you go through rearranging, sometimes you get a little bit of mess. I have some pops here on the floor stacked up against the bookcases, but I actually stepped on the box for this. This is the Hulk from the Age of Ultron. This is just the common one with his Jolly Green Giant hair. He looks just like it for the colorway. But definitely love this. I love the purple pants. They had a little accent of the Avengers logo on them. So definitely was happy when this came out. And of course, since I got the regular, I also had to get both the Hot Topic exclusive Savage Hulk, is what they called him. But definitely picked this one up when I actually was working at Hot Topic when this one dropped. Definitely want to add that to the collection. And of course also the Barnes & Noble Glow in the Dark. Like I said, you guys know I love my glow in the dark pops, so definitely had to pick this one up from Barnes & Noble. I ended up picking up an extra from one of my friends and hooked him up because it was a little bit hard to get at first, and then re-released later. So when it first came out, so I actually did grab a couple for some friends. I wish I would grab more for myself and just to have just a horde of Hulk pops. Make a Hulk army, I guess. It would be really cool. But definitely happy to have these two from Age of Ultron. Alright, and last for our regular Hulk, you guys will understand why I'm saying that shortly, but we have the fall exclusive or New York Comic Con exclusive Hulk from Ragnarok. Of course, this was him after the battle scene when he was in his room, play with his toys. But you actually got to hear a little bit more of Hulk actually speak. I remember reading the first Hulk issue, and he actually did speak a lot on the first run, I believe. But it was really cool to see that. Mark Ruffalo does a great job of Hulk. I like how it actually looks like him in the movie. And this was a great pop. I definitely had to have this and add it to the collection, so I was really happy. I haven't picked up the rest from Ragnarok yet. I know I'm slacking. I know guys will be mad at me, but definitely had to have this. So I said that was for the regular Hulk. And we're actually going to get into a little bit special. If anyone knows or reads the comics and knows about Thunderbolt Ross, who actually is the father of Betty Ross, who is the love interest of Banner, but you understand that he actually became a version of Hulk. and that would be the Red Hulk. So I picked this up. I want to say I got this from Fat Collectibles in Anaheim. I actually visit them quite often when I go to Disneyland. It's actually right up the street. So I usually go there and I pick a couple pops, some comic books. I pick up a lot of these Scott Young variant covers from them, of course. But definitely, of course, you know, you gotta have your Gray Hulk. We're still waiting on that, but we definitely have the Red Hulk here. So I was happy to add this one to the collection. Of course, when you have that regular Red Hulk, you gotta have another one. And I was actually able to trade for this one. And this is the 2013 Metallic Red Hulk. I got this in a trade quite some time ago. I want to say maybe it was in 2014. I'll say that I was the winner in this trade. I actually didn't expect the value of this to shoot up like it did, but I do have it in that pop stack here. We got that Metallic Red Hulk, so definitely love adding that to the collection. Still waiting on the Compound Hulk. I haven't got those yet, unfortunately. Those will be added to the collection soon. And with all the Hulks I have in the collection, you know, he does have a cousin who's a pretty good attorney, and that would be She-Hulk. So of course we have the mini that we got in our Marvel Collector Core, Women of Power I believe it was, but definitely love having this added collection. Love the sculpt on this mini. I love She-Hulk, one of my favorite characters. Doesn't get a lot of attention now with all of the Marvel movies and the comics and you know, the TV shows, but definitely nice to have that. And of course I also have the Disney D23 Rock King exclusive Red She-Hulk. A friend of mine actually attended D23. I was not able to attend myself, unfortunately, this year, but he picked this up for me, so shout out to you once again. Appreciate it. I'm a fan of the Rock Candies. I have to say a lot of people weren't when they initially released. It's starting to pick up a little bit of steam, I've noticed, but I'm a really big fan of them. I love the design on them, and I love She-Hulk, so I definitely had to add this one to the collection. Alright, and up next we have the Marvel Collector Core. This was for the year 1 box. It was a very special edition box, but it is the She-Hulk door. So I got this when the box dropped. I actually did not get the box myself, but shout out again to Giant Funko Ant-Man for looking out on this one. He's not a door collector, and I definitely am, so I had to pick this up from him. But definitely love this. It goes really well. I wish they would have done a glow-in-the-dark version to go with the glow-in-the-dark Hulk and that classic look. I love the classic Marvel looks. I love the modern look with the new movies and the new iterations in the comic books and things like that. But to me, you can't beat the classics. So definitely love that and had to have that one. Alright, up next we have the classic pop of She-Hulk. Picked this up when all the classic Marvel pops were dropping out. There was the Doc Ock, the original red and white suit Falcon, which is really dope. Old school Doctor Strange, and of course She-Hulk. And I think it dropped with the wave with Spider-Gwen, I want to say, and Captain Marvel. But of course when this hit stores, I definitely had to grab this and add it to the collection. And of course last year for Stanley Comic-Con, or Kamikaze I still call it. I think that name just sounds a lot cooler, but they're just, you know, branding and you know, broadening the convention itself. But had to pick up the glow-in-the-dark exclusive, so I got the regular and the glow-in-the-dark. As you guys can see, I like glow-in-the-dark, especially Hulk with that green. It's a really good pop or just concept character to have a glow-in-the-dark version of. So definitely had to get both of these to go together. I'm trying to complete all the sets and all the different variants, so definitely happy to have these in the collection as well. And lastly, I picked this up. This one's from the summer convention. It's actually on sale right now on Walgreens online for like $5. I actually paid retail for this. Unfortunately, I didn't get that deal. But we have the red She-Hulk, and I actually have the Marvel Legend. So that's the red Marvel She-Hulk. This was actually the first She-Hulk figure that I got. This was a couple years back that I received this. I actually have a really big Marvel Legend collection. I definitely want to do a video on that soon and get some more shelves in this room so I can actually display them the proper way. But definitely this kicked off my She-Hulk collection, of course, with the red She-Hulk. So definitely happy to have that. Overall, I definitely need more Hulk pops, I would say, in general, in figures. But I have tons of Hulk Marvel Legends and different things like that. You never have enough Hulk hands. There's also a ton of other variations of Hulk in the comic books that we haven't gotten pop form yet. Fortunate for us, What If Poppers actually did his version on pop form on his Instagram. Make sure to send him a follow. But he did Maestro, which is an older version of Hulk from the comics. He did Scar. There's Mr. Fix-It. Amadeus Cho, who is actually the newest version of Hulk in the comics currently. And of course a Freddy Hulk, which would be really nice. And speaking of Freddy Hulks, I actually almost forgot my retro Freddy that I got from 2015's Funko Fun Days. Definitely loved having this one. This was the main one that I had to have in my collection. Still eluded by the Captain America, but I'm definitely going to have to get on eBay probably to find that one. Alright guys, that was my Hulk collection / She-Hulk collection. I've got to add that in there. But what Hulk pops do you have? What's your favorite Hulk pop? Put the thoughts down in the comment below and let me know what you guys think. Have you guys seen Thor Ragnarok yet? Let me know. No spoilers for anybody yet, but I will be doing a movie review after I do my Thor collection video. No spoilers for anyone out there, but make sure to put your thoughts. Did you guys love the movie? Would you rank it? Would you grade it? Let me know. And also, what Hulk pop or figure of any kind would you like to add in your personal collection? Let me know. Remember guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you guys haven't already to the channel. Tons of new videos coming out all the time. Make sure you like the Facebook page, facebook.com/GammaReyX. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at GammaReyX. And like I always say, it's the next video. Peace. Or smash.